Scott Cramer, chatting with Scott Cramer, chatting with Scott Cramer.
First video, how I found you is because your video went viral. The parody you did on Hot Ones, of Hot Ones. Yeah. So I remember I found you, I subscribed to you, but then I didn't really watch you after that. But then and then your channel popped in my feed. I'm like, let me check you out, right? Oh shit, this guy's actually fun. And then I heard your songs, I'm like, oh, this guy's actually sick. So I checked your SoundCloud. I actually listened to all your songs first. This is sick. So then I became a fan. Nice. And there we go. Now we're here.
And now we're here today.
But that's sick. Yeah, Hot Ones, they even like commented on it, right?
Yeah, that was wild. I've had that happen because I had that. There was like a video about Rhett and Link, and they commented on it. And with both of those videos, like their comment has almost as many likes as the entire video has.
Holy shit!
It's like, okay, whatever.
That's sick. Oh yeah, and then your No Deal one is really good too.
That was fun. That was one of my favorites that I've made. I like that one a lot.
You were applying to go on Deal No Deal?
Yeah, I applied, and then I had a second interview, or like, okay, so there's the application which you submit, and then I got a phone call, and that was kind of like the first interview where they're like vetting people to just see if they have like enough energy to be on the show or whatever.
Yeah. So
I got through that, and then they set up an interview, like a Skype one, with the producer of the show. And I talked with him for like 20 minutes or whatever. And he was like, this went really well. Let's set up a second call, and we're going to like play like a fake version of the game to see what your energy is like. Yeah. So then we did that, and my whole family was in there, whatever. We did the whole thing. And then the guy was like, this was great. Like, this was exactly perfect what we want. I'm going to pitch this to like the head of the network, and then we'll see if like you're going to be on the show. I was like, fuck yeah, let's go.
That's awesome, bro.
It's a wrap. And then I just never heard back from them. So if it was because they had done, I think they had like 20 people on the show that season or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And they had already done a bunch of interviews before me. So I don't know if it was like I was kind of a backup in case one of those other ones didn't get through, which might have been the case. But either way, it sucked because I was so hyped, and I was like telling everybody, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be on Deal or No Deal.
That was so sick, dude. Would have seen you. I used to watch it all the time. That would have been so funny.
You think like
talk to you in the future?
You think Howie's like seen your video? Like he should. Do they still do Deal or No Deal?
Is that still playing?
I think they did it for 2 seasons, and then I don't think they're doing it anymore.
The banker's calling. And everyone's like so quiet.
That'd be sick. Yeah, I want to see it.
It's so funny. You're so serious. What's he gonna offer?
I don't know if he's seen it though. That'd be interesting to know if he had seen it.
Yeah,
I hope
try asking him
because I put a lot of effort into that freaking song for him. So I hope he saw it.
You should send it to him.
I know.
Right? You should try. I don't know.
He's like, Howie, come on, Howie.
I was also on your show, bro. Check out my video, my song.
Yeah, check out this song, Howie. It's a good song dedicated to you.
You probably would check it out.
Hey, but you're pretty good with.
Because he showed me some of your songs like beforehand, and I'm like, because he said you should check them out. So I was listening. I was like, dude, this guy's really good. His songs are good. And then when he showed me the videos, I'm like, it's even better now. It makes sense. You know, I kind of get it now. Exactly.
Let's hear you sing live. No,
let's see that live show. Live.
Welcome to American Idol.
I use so much autotune, dude. Everyone's always like, "Oh, why do you use so much autotune?" No, I'm not a good singer.
It sounds good though. Yeah, you need autotune. Everyone needs a little autotune. Yeah, doesn't hurt.
That's right.
Your American Idol videos jokes. That's a fucking good song too. Holy shit. I didn't show you that one.
Show me that one, yeah, but I'll watch that one for sure.
That was the last song I made, was the American Idol one. So it's been a while.
I haven't seen American Idol since like the first 2 seasons. So
it's changed so much. It's so different now.
True though. It is all about that. If you don't have a tragic story, you're not gonna make it on TV. You need
What's his name? Simon
Cowell.
Is he still on there?
No, he left after I think like the 5th season, and then they did. So he left after whatever season. They did like one more season, and everyone was like, "This sucks," and then they canceled it for a year, and then they brought it back. So it's been a roller coaster.
Because I haven't seen him in a while. I remember seeing him like
he's on. Is it X Factor or is it what's that button one? The Voice? Is he on that? No, I don't even know. There's so many shows like that.
I think he is like X Factor. He made that
Oh,
show,
okay.
I'm pretty
Oh, he
sure.
made
and
it.
then he also
Interesting.
did Britain's Got Talent and America's Got Talent. And then I don't know if he's doing anything now.
Yeah,
But that's what
yeah.
or there's another one. There's another singing one. It's not X Factor. It's something else. But
The Voice.
yeah, maybe I don't know. I don't know if he's doing anything now.
You should make a video. You should actually audition for American Idol, sing that original song. I mean, the best you could
With
put
auto-tune on the
mics,
mic.
right?
Yeah,
Like,
you can do auto-tune
Yeah.
on your mic.
I want to see Lionel Richie actually. Imagine he stands up at the same time as you're saying. Holy shit, he watches.
Yeah, he stands up in the audience.
He's like, "Great Scott! Holy shit, you're good."
I see. The problem is like, I'm not okay. So I'm not a bad singer. I'm fine, but it takes me so many tries to get like
Yeah.
each part the way I want it.
Yeah.
So like each line is recorded like individually because it's like
Oh, got
this
you,
part's
yeah.
fine, but then the next part sucks. I got to redo that. Oh, I got to redo that. I got to redo that. It takes me forever. So if I ever had to like do it live,
Oh yeah, yeah. That's actually true. Yeah, dude, it's so hard. I tried playing with autotune, but it's impossible to make it sound good. Like unless you have to sing like more quiet or.
And you know what? I'm glad you said that because everyone's always like, oh, you know, people who use autotune are just like shitty singers or whatever. But if you've ever heard a shitty singer sing with autotune,
Yeah,
it
it's not-
sounds terrible.
Terrible.
It's
Yeah,
tough.
It
Yeah,
sounds terrible.
That's
So
true.
to make it sound good, you actually have to like
it's hard.
kind
Yeah,
of be
yeah.
hitting the right notes at least.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't even think I use autotune in the Aniston You're My Angel song because like I couldn't. Because sometimes too much, like there's like that type of autotune where it just doesn't sound good anymore.
Yeah.
Like, you have to have like a little bit, and you have to kind of sing it, or you do layers of your voice to make it sound even better. So
Yeah.
that's what I do until it sounds decent, not good. But decent.
You did pretty good in the ends. That was good.
Aniston, I hope Jennifer Aniston watches that.
One day, you never know.
After watching that movie,
I'm sure she's already seen it.
she plays that in her car.
She loves it.
Like-
She plays in the work. She plays on the road every day.
Do you have any upcoming songs?
No, well, I was gonna do one for a video that I had planned for like a few weeks ago, but then I think I'm gonna scrap the video. I don't know.
Yeah.
I had a whole song, like I had a song written even that
Oh,
I was like,
really?
okay, I'll record it and do it for this video, but then I didn't end up making the video, so the song wouldn't have made sense, so I didn't do either. But I might end up doing that video in the future. It just was like, because it's about like, it's this movie, and every time I do stuff about movies, I get bored because I have to rewatch stuff so often, you know, you gotta
Yeah,
like watch
get
it
it-
5 or 6 times, and it's like,
You're tired of seeing the
Yeah,
same part over and over.
Yeah, I did that for.
I'd
Like,
rather
movie
do like
review.
shorter stuff because it's a lot more palatable for me. But because I just get bored so quick, like with everything
Yeah.
I do, it's a problem.
No, I get it. Yeah,
That's
you
one
did,
thing
like
we're
the
so-
bus. Was it the bus or bowling safety videos and stuff? They're easier to, quicker
Yeah, those
to
are
watch.
way easier.
Yeah.
Some of those actually like, some of those I look back on and I'm like, "Ugh, I don't even like the video because some of them like I had a deadline that I had to do for like a sponsor, and it's like the day before or the day of, and I'm like scrambling because I have all this other shit that I'm doing. So I'm like, oh geez, I have to make
Oh,
a
shit.
video, and I'm
It's a
just
lot
like,
of
I'll just
pressure.
react to this, and like people still like it, which is good, and I you know I put a lot of time into the editing and stuff to like make
Yeah.
it good still. But I really like when I have time to sit down and like script a video out and do like sketches and stuff within them. Those are the ones that I like the
Yeah.
most.
Yeah, more time to play around with
Exactly.
them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
But I'm not
rushing it yet.
rushed.
That's
Yeah.
Which is
exactly.
like, and it's I'm not complaining because it's a good problem to have that like
yeah,
Yeah,
I have a
it's-
brand that is
that's
sponsoring
right.
a video.
How do
That's
you-
awesome.
How do you do like when you first when you get bigger, obviously, but like do companies hit you up? Like how
Yeah,
how's
how's
that
that
work? Like how do you
work?
trust like if it's a real company or like someone like I don't know.
Yeah, we gotta know that.
You want to learn, I guess, from you.
Yeah. I got a bunch of emails from like companies that obviously were not legit. They were
Yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, we're some," and they're like, it's like really broken English, and
Yeah,
they're, like,
we
well,
got
selling these,
one like
like-
that.
but
Like,
then every now and then something will come through, and like, I can't even remember the first. I think the first sponsor that I ever had was Dashlane, which is like something that I had seen other YouTubers talk about before. So I was like, okay, this is obviously
Yeah.
legit. And then once I had that, I had like a baseline, like, hey, other companies, look at this. Like I've done
Yeah.
this Dashlane thing.
that's
And
true.
then like legitimate companies started flowing in
Interesting.
a little more
Okay.
consistently. So
Yeah, because I know I saw I saw like Mr. Gigi's video when he talked about stuff like that. Like his first, he says you always gotta know what you're worth. Like
Yeah.
Like, but how do you know what like your worth? I guess numbers and stuff.
Well, I guess
but,
on the views too, right? You know what I mean? It all adds up how much you're worth. Depending
Yeah,
on
I got lucky because I don't know. Do you know like Vsauce, the channel Vsauce?
Yeah, Vsauce. Yeah.
So one of the guys who works like under the Vsauce umbrella reached out to me when I was smaller. I had like 20,000 subscribers or whatever, and they were like, "Hey, we want to like help you figure this stuff out because we feel like you're gonna grow, and we want to just like
awesome.
just to be like literally just
Yeah.
to be helpful for no other reason." I was like,
Oh,
"That's
shit.
freaking awesome." So I was like on the phone with them for a couple hours one day, and they were telling me they had this like formula for what they do for sponsor things, and they were like, you can maybe use this, and like if you ever need help, just like reach out to us and we can help negotiate things for you. And I was like, this is incredible.
damn,
like, I
that's
got
sick.
so
That's
lucky.
awesome.
It was so great. And then so now I have an actual like dedicated brand manager who handles all the back end stuff for me, and he is like my guardian angel. I love him so much.
That's
He is the best.
interesting.
So I don't
Okay.
have to like really worry about that type of stuff as much. It's more so
Okay,
just like creating the content, which is what I want to do anyway. So
Exactly. Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah.
You don't know how it works, right?
Yeah, we're still learning everything. So like, it's just scary because you have to trust like other people, especially like when like your channel or money or anything.
yeah. Well,
So,
and
like-
hey, I'll send you the message with like the template that they sent me. I'll send it to you. I'll
Okay.
send you a message later with it, so you have at least like a guideline of what I was
Yeah.
following early on
That'd
too.
be,
Thanks, man.
that'd be
Yeah.
awesome, Scott.
Appreciate
That'd be
that,
good,
yeah.
awesome. I mean, not ready yet, but there'll be a time.
Yeah,
of feeling it's gonna
once
happen.
we get
So
like in the next couple of years. We have big plans though for like next year if COVID, because
Ah.
we want to try. Like, we want to do some stuff in the States. Like
Both of you be able to actually like do stuff though is really nice because I've done things like where I've like made a video with somebody else and it's like they show up to like goof around and have fun and then
Yeah.
they just go home and it's like I'm
Exa-
stuck with all this work.
that's
No.
that's
And
how
they're
all
like-
my channels were.
They're like, "Where's the video, man? Like, why isn't it done? Like, upload. Like, what's taking so long?" And I was
it's
like,
like, it's a lot of
you have no
work.
idea.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
It's exactly how it was all the time. Like when I did sketch comedy or anything with everyone else,
Like
I'm the only one doing all the work.
like so
Mm-hmm.
when I like to trim it to do all the cameras, takes me what like over 20 hours
Like yeah, 30,
of
40
time.
hours. So
And plus we work full time too, right? So I'm in the morning. I work afternoons. I edit in the morning. I work the afternoon. Then
Yeah,
at
so
night
it's-
I'm editing really late, trying to get the video done. 'Cause in order to keep the schedule,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have to make sure I have to get one done every week.
'Cause we-
Otherwise, it speeds up the schedule.
Yeah, because we
right?
upload every Saturday, but we have to be 2 months ahead just because if a copyright
Oh, it's
claim
so
thing,
annoying. And-
sometimes they can like companies will make you wait because YouTube
60
allows them up
days.
to 60 days,
And it's so
Yeah,
hard for us.
which is
You know what I
insane.
mean?
It should be like a week tops. Like it's kind of bullshit.
I know.
But
So, but that being said, we're 2 months ahead. So once the 60 days runs out, video's good.
yeah,
It's funny because we're doing Christmas movies in October. It's
it's
trippy out.
actually if you have something worth biting, the fish will come.
Oh, that's what you
That's-
said.
There you
I
go.
kind of messed up.
That's inspirational. Man.
Yeah. Well,
Actually, that's from it's a quote from a show. I just started watching Cobra Kai,
Oh yeah.
the Karate Kid show. Yeah,
oh, you watched that?
yeah.
You
it's-
seen
it's
that show?
actually
I heard
sick. It's
about
actually
that.
good. It was a
I've never seen
YouTube
it.
premium show, and then Netflix bought it, which is smart.
Really interesting. I see it on Netflix.
I liked it a lot. It's pretty good.
You have a favorite show, Scott? At all? Like,
God, I think like the most recent one that I've like enjoyed the most watching was it was on Hulu. I watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine from
That's
a
the
great
beginning
show.
to finish, and I think that was like probably the most fun I've had watching a new show. Is like as long as I can remember. That show is incredible.
No, yeah, it's a good show. I
There's
have to
a
start
lot
that
of
from the
good
beginning because I
shows.
used to watch that like when it was on TV. So I always watch it at random.
me too.
episodes.
And then I'm like, you're kind of mixed up with the timeline,
Yeah.
right? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because it's always replays.
That's so funny though.
Oh, it's
So
a great
funny.
show.
a show I started. It's actually really hilarious. Have you ever Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
I heard that's
Oh,
a good
yeah,
show.
oh,
I
it's
haven't seen
so
it. I haven't seen it. Is
good,
it that
yeah.
good? Okay.
I'm on.
If
I
you guys
think
like it, I'll
season
have to
9
check
or
it out
10
for
now.
sure.
Yeah, watch it. Like,
Jeez,
Are they
trust
still
my,
making new episodes?
I think they are. I think they just released the new season. Season 14 was I think last year or this. I have no idea, but
I gotta look.
I
it
hope
up.
they are because I just saw the guy who plays Mac. Like he was on Jimmy Kimmel or something talking about it.
Really?
so.
Okay. Well, I gotta check it
It's
out.
crazy because you watch the first season, you're like, whoa, you can't say that today. But like,
Yeah.
I was like, I felt like, whoa,
Yeah.
am I like wrong for watching this?
Well, that's why like on our commentary, like we're a little bit dark, but we don't want to
Yeah.
cross the line, right? So
But yeah, what about you? What show have you watched?
one of my favorite shows of all time. Have you heard of Trailer Park Boys?
Yeah, Jake
dude.
loves that show. I've
Oh,
never actually
dude.
seen it though.
Oh, you gotta watch. Keith, the start's kind of slow, but it gets so funny,
It's
bro.
funny, yeah, it's good. It's
the
a
show's
Canadian,
legendary, man.
It's a legendary Canadian show.
Oh, dude.
Do you think we have accents?
Oh, this is a good
No,
question.
you guys don't. I don't hear it from you guys.
Right? We get that when we
We
go
get
on
that a
Omegle.
lot.
a
Even
people
comments.
think-
People
or
are like, oh, I can
comments
tell by
too,
your
yeah.
accent. Well, we say A
I guess
a lot.
when I say A or bud in the video, maybe
Yeah, that's Canadian.
oh my
And
god.
maybe it doesn't seem like it that much to me because I live. I mean, I'm basically in Canada. Like I'm as close to Canada
Yeah.
really as you can
Okay,
get.
yeah.
So the people around here sound like you guys. So maybe that's
Oh, okay, yeah, you're close enough.
Like, how's it going, bud?
How you doing? You want to smoke a dart? Hey, you should watch
Oh,
that.
Scott,
show.
you want some popcorn?
Hell yeah, dude. I was sorry. I was like looking up because I think
No
I
worries.
thought that it was David Attenborough that did that intro, but it's the guy that does the voice for Little Big Planet, and I thought that was
Oh,
David Attenborough. But now I'm
to
not
hear
too
that
sure.
voice
So
again.
I might have to go back and take back what I said.
Alright.
So that's what
It's
I was
okay.
distracted by. Sorry.
So
No
good,
worries, no
Scott.
worries,
We all
all
make
good.
mistakes. We learn from it.
Bro, we live, we learn.
Yeah. If you watched Trailer Park Boys, I was gonna ask you like, what's in that water bottle whiskey, like Jim Leahy, but you wouldn't get
No.
that.
Is that iced tea?
It's,
Are you
it's the iced tea flavored Mio. Like
Oh,
the stuff you
nice.
squirt in water.
If you ever
Nice.
come to Canada, you should drink Nestea.
Oh
The
my
best
god!
drink ever.
Do you know what Nestea
Do you know
is?
Nestea?
Americans
I
don't
don't think so.
so.
Have you ever
Scott,
seen
gotta
like
try
that?
this,
They're
bro.
in Canada. Like it's the famous commercial.
Write this
like,
down, Scott.
basically-
NESTA.
Write this down, Scott. Yeah.
It's so good, Nestea.
How the commercials work is so you're hot, you want a drink, right? So you grab Nestea, you just sip it, then you just fall back and a random pool appears and you fall in the pool.
That was with all the commercials.
It's ice cold Nestea, but it's so
Oh
good.
my
Like
God, it's the best.
When we went to Vegas last year, because you guys don't have Nestea there.
How sad he is.
I was just like, yo, I missed it. I was only gone for 4 days, but when I went home, like, I gotta buy Nestea.
Oh,
now.
yeah.
If
You ever come to Canada?
If I'm ever in Canada, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I'll stop
Oh,
at the gas
dude.
station.
And you're like, oh my god, this is delicious. They're right.
if you ever
Not
go to
brisk,
Niagara
action
Falls,
Nestea. Oh, that's right, man.
you get it there. Is that
Do
all
they
right?
have Clearly Canadian in Canada, or is that like an American drink?
Clearly Canadian.
What?
What is that?
How do
Wait,
Canadians not know about this?
What is
It's
it?
like sparkling. It's like flavored sparkling water, kind of.
Oh shit! I don't
Really?
know.
It's called
Dude,
Clearly Canadian?
Clearly
I
Canadian.
might.
yeah.
I haven't heard of
I
that
never heard
though.
it too, but
My
I
parents
feel
drink a
like
lot of sparkling
somebody had
water.
said like I live in Canada and I've never heard of Clearly Canadian, so I thought it must be like a gimmicky American thing.
Can-
It
Yeah.
could be because I mean we never heard of it. We're
clearly
Canadian.
Canadian. One time, this is so random, but because you're saying Canadian, but I was at a theme park. Okay, I was at Wonderland. It's a Canadian theme park, and we're in line, and I had like a water bottle, but I think it said Canadian on it or something, and my other friend had like just a regular like American one. And then I don't know what we were saying, but we're just like, what's the difference? This water, like what's real Canadian or whatever, right? And then the girl in front of us goes, I don't know what she says, but she gets so mad. She's like, American water's way better or something. She like freaks out on us, and then she's like,
Whoa, whoa.
I was like, "Whoa,
It's
just
water,
saying it's
guys,
Not
it's
they're just saying
water."
like, what's the difference, you know? And then after she's like, I hope the ride breaks when you're on it. It's like,
Whoa.
you're in front of us. You're gonna be on the same time as us. Like,
Holy
it's like a swing,
shit.
like the swing one.
Yeah, yeah.
I was
What
like,
the hell?
Yeah,
I
it
didn't know
was
that
the
story.
funniest thing. I was just like, oh my god, like
What's
I never
wrong
had
with
that.
you?
Like, I was like, okay, yeah, well,
Jeez.
okay, yeah, American water's good. Jeez, like,
Yeah, okay, drink some American water. Like,
It's all about the plastic, though. It's not about the water,
that's right.
because all water's the same, guys.
No, it's
so.
gross to see water.
Or yeah, I don't
tried-
drink. I can't drink like. Or you
That's-
guys, what's Smart Water or like all those fancy Aquafina? Like, it's terrible.
What's wrong with Aquafina?
He likes his Aquafina.
You like Aquafina?
That's pretty
I
normal.
don't know. I
dude.
guess I don't have brand loyalty. To it.
Come on, Scott.
What do we
got-
drink? Pure Life all the time?
I don't even see. This doesn't even have a label on it.
All right, yeah, you're right. Why are we promoting these brands?
Send the check
There you
first.
go, I
then
got
we'll-
Scott's
Yeah.
water here.
Send the check. Exactly.
That's funny.
Oh, yeah, that's good. What's your favorite
My
movie?
favorite movie. Oh,
We
I
didn't-
think it's The Greatest Showman because I had a lot of fun watching it. But
never
apparently, it's like
seen
not
it.
historically accurate. Still a great movie.
Ooh, I got them looking at me sideways. I can't take no days off. They they know I can't. Lately I've been in a different mind state, and I got them tripping. I've been making hits.